Hi friends, welcome to new video. It is a day that has been years in the making. Launch day has finally arrived for the uncrewed Artemis I mission to take off on a trip around the moon. Tune into NASA's website and TV channel to watch the final preparations and witness the launch. Celebrity appearances by Jack Black, Chris Evans and Keke Palmer, and a performance of the Star-Spangled Banner. America the Beautiful by Josh Groban and Herbie Hancock and by the Philadelphia Orchestra and cellist Yo-Yo Ma are also part of the program. My name is Ahmed and you are watching 72 Info TV, so before discussing this news, please subscribe our channel for more info videos. And don't forget to like our video because, dear friends, we work hard for you. It is seen as the 322-foot tall, 98-foot tall stack, which contains the Space Launch System rocket and the Orion spacecraft, glows in the early morning darkness at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The stack sits on the historic Launch Pad 39B, where the Apollo 10 and Shuttle missions were first powered off. The latest forecast calls for 80% favorable weather conditions at the start of the window, which opens at 8:33 a.m. and closes at 10:33 a.m. However, hurricanes with the potential for lightning prevented the team from starting the refueling process, due to start at midnight, by more than an hour. At 1:13 a.m. ET the hold was lifted, and the tanking process began, loading the rocket's core stage with supercooled liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. The team stopped filling the tank with liquid hydrogen twice because of an initial leak, as well as a pressure spike. But tanking resumed for the core stage and for the upper stage, or interim cryogenic propulsion stage. Now, the launch team has discovered a bleeding problem in one of the rocket's 4 engines and is working to reset it. During engine bleeding, hydrogen is cycled through the engine to keep it in launch condition. 3 of the 4 engines are performing as expected, but engine number 3 is experiencing a problem. The team also discovered a crack in one of the engine's inner tank flanges, where frost appeared to form around the crack from the outside. Engineers are also working to determine what caused the 11-minute delay in communication between the Orion spacecraft and the ground system. The problem may affect the start of the terminal countdown, or the countdown that starts when there are 10 minutes left on the clock before liftoff. But according to NASA, engineers feel good about figuring out the problem before the terminal computes. Mission overview. Orion's journey will last 42 days as it travels to the moon, orbits it and returns to Earth, a total of 1.3 million miles, 2.1 million kilometers. The capsule will crash into the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego on October 10th. Although the passenger list does not include any humans, it does include passengers. 3 mannequins and a plush Snoopy toy will be aboard the Orion. The crew aboard Artemis I may seem a little unusual, but they each serve a purpose. Snoopy will act as a zero-gravity indicator, meaning he will start floating inside the capsule when it reaches the space atmosphere. Commander Monk and Campos, Helga and Zohar will conduct deep space radiation measurements that will allow future crews to test a new suit and shielding technology. Experiments with organisms carrying seeds, algae, fungi and yeast inside Orion are used to measure how life reacts to this radiation. Cameras inside and outside Orion will share images and video throughout the mission, including live views of the Callisto experiment, which will hold a stream of Commander Monk Campos sitting in the commander's seat. If you have an Amazon Alexa-enabled device, you can ask it for the mission's location every day. Expect to see views from Earthrise, like those first shared during Apollo 8, but with much better cameras and technology. Science experiments and technology demonstrations are aboard a rocket. The 10 small satellites, called CubeSats, will go their separate ways to gather information about the moon and the deep space environment. The inaugural mission of the Artemis program will begin a phase of space exploration that will land various astronaut crews in previously unexplored regions of the moon and eventually lead to crewed missions to Mars. Artemis 2 and Artemis 3, slated for 2024 and 2025 respectively, will test the rocket and spacecraft for the first time before taking astronauts to the moon and boosting their speed. Thanks for watching our video.